Chayalim, it's Shnas Oiz, and we're using that special power by gathering with our fellow Chayalim in camps around the world. So Chayalim, today we are celebrating the birthday and 90 years since the Chag HaGeula of the Frierdiker Rebbe. One man who stood up against an entire country, the most powerful country of its time, with the most powerful army and secret police. And he won with the power of Oiz, the power of Torah. Chayalim, I can't think of a more special way to start the rally than the Frierdiker Rebbe's most favorite niggin. So let's start, but before we do, I want each and every one of you to sing along, and let's see which camp has the most chayas. Was special. Chayalim, today we're going to focus on a sikha that the Rebbe said on Yud Gimel Tammuz, Taf Shin Lamed Vav. And to understand the sikha properly, I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 6 of A Quest for Oiz. Today we will find out why the Torah is our most powerful weapon.
Hello? Is now a good time to come over and talk? Okay, I'll see you soon.
אני מאמין.
Wow, it must have been incredible to be there. It was, but you're so lucky you got to go to Meron on Lag BaOmer.
81 years ago, after
Rebbe gave us a powerful ammunition, the power of Oiz, to fight the forces of evil. The Yud Beis Pesukim and Maimorei Chazal. The Rebbe wanted that every Jewish boy and girl should learn these Pesukim and know them by heart.
Yes!
Following that tradition, we will now call upon several representatives from around the world to lead us in the saying of the 12 Pesukim.
It's Zami! Zami, long time no see!
What's up? How was Miron?
It was so awesome! But Zami, you have to come see the Lag B'Omer parade. Our plan is in full swing. Come!
Let's welcome Rabbi Levi Baumgarten with the Rebbe's mitzvah tank. Followed by our own Tzivas Hashem. Here comes the newly appointed generals of Tzivas Hashem, led by Rabbi Shimi Weinbaum.
Zalman, what was it like to be dressed in uniform leading the parade?
Yeah, it was a very special feeling. Like when we were saluting the Rebbe, I felt a shiver going down my spine.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Torah says that Hashem looked into the Torah and created the world. The float shows the world emerging out of the giant Torah.
Wow, our plan really came to life.
This was my best float. What is it? It shows how all the Yidden who were learning Torah were slaves to the Paroi, but Shevet Levi who was learning Torah were free to serve Hashem. That just brings out how powerful the Torah is.
Wow, this is my favorite float.
It's the Antebi operation by the Kavutot students. The Rebbe said in a Sikha that the miracles of Antebi were thanks to the 12 Pesukim and the children that were saying the 12 Pesukim throughout the world. Kinderlach, we can say the 12 Pesukim and we have powers to make miracles happen. Keep up the good work.
Who is it? It's Zadie.
Let's welcome
Come,
the students.
Ray's going to tell us an amazing story. Zadie, can you please tell us your story about Antebi?
Another time, I really came to talk to Tati.
Shver, I gotta go pick up Shteni. You wanna watch with the kids? Mommy's not home right now.
Sure.
Great, we'll talk when I get back.
Zadie, while Tati's out, can you please tell us your story?
1 second. Let me just get this call. Hello?
Interesting. He didn't want to tell me the story in the airport either.
Oh, you have a wrong number.
Perfect! So now you can tell us the story, right?
All right, so let's go to the living room. I remember it like yesterday. It was Chav Tes Sivan Tafshin Lamed Vav. I was traveling from Eretz Yisrael to France. On the way, the plane stopped off in a place called Athens, where we picked up some more passengers. And some of the passengers were terrorists, and they snuck weapons onto the plane with them. Are you sure you want me to continue?
100%. Yeah, for sure.
As soon as we took off from Athens, the terrorists took control of the plane. They forced the pilot to reroute to a country called Uganda, which was thousands of miles away from Eretz Yisrael.
Were you scared?
No, I was petrified. They took us off the plane into an abandoned airport.
What did the terrorists want?
They said they would only let us go if Eretz Yisrael freed 53 bad people and give them $5 million.
That's so scary.
Yes, it was the most terrifying week of my life. We thought they were our last moments.
Couldn't anyone save you?
Well, it wasn't that simple. The president of Uganda was also a bad man, and he got his army to protect the terrorists. If they had even a moment's notice that someone was coming, who knows what they would have done to us.
So how were you saved?
On Vav Tammuz, about a week later, we had the most incredible miracle. The Israeli army flew thousands of miles to Uganda, carrying 100 soldiers and army vehicles.
How did anyone realize that they were coming?
The planes flew so low, only several hundred feet from the ground. This way, the radar would not pick up that someone was coming. When the planes landed, they drove up in the same type of a car that the president of Uganda would drive in. They were able to surprise and kill the terrorists and destroy the Ugandan army before they can do anything to us and take us back to Eretz Yisrael.
Shver, I'm home.
Oh, Tati's here. I have to go.
Thank you, Zadie, for that incredible story.
That was amazing. Oh, Levi, it's getting late. I think we should go.
Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Attention, everyone. Attention. We're now in complete control of this flight. I am your new commander. You are our prisoners.
Mendel, finish Kriyashma and go to bed.
Okay.
Mendel, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, Mendel, how's your day in yeshiva?
Baruch Hashem. Zadie, can I speak to you?
Sure.
I wish you would have never told me that story.
You've asked me so many times to tell you the story.
Yeah, but it really affected me.
Come, let's go talk about it on the couch.
Last night, I fell asleep at the table and I had a dream. It felt like I was on the plane with you.
Oi, Mendel!
And then again, today in class, I was thinking about it.
I'm so sorry. I really didn't want to tell you the story.
Zadie, I'm worried.
Mendel, you have no need to be worried. Hashem is always watching and protecting us. Mendel, I hope this will affect you to be responsible so that you can use the 12 psukim as a weapon so the bad people will be scared of you.
Scared of me?
Yes. 2 months before Antebi, on Rosh Chodesh Iyar, the Rebbe taught the first 6 psukim. And then, 2 weeks later, on Lag BaOmer, the Rebbe taught the other 6 psukim. And over the next 8 weeks, the Rebbe kept on speaking about the power of children, how they can destroy the enemy through learning Torah and teaching others.
But this was before Antebi. It seems like the Rebbe knew that something was going to happen.
That's right. In fact, when we were taken hostage, the Jewish world was shaken. There was a massive gathering in Eretz Yisrael for Jewish children that was put together by the Rabbanim of the Eidah Charedis. Although it was not a Lubavitch gathering, the organizer agreed to have the 12 psukim said.
This is even more incredible than your story.
Mendel, do you understand that those psukim gave the Israeli army the power to win over the terrorists? They saved my life?
Is that why you always tell us to say the 12 psukim?
Yes, Mendel, I will never forget the simcha when we were freed at the Yud Gimel Tammuz Fabring, and 1 week later the Rebbe said that the whole world is in shock at what just happened. And everyone is looking for a solution to make sure that this does not happen ever again.
But the Rebbe already gave us the solution, the 12 Pesukim.
Yes, exactly. We already have the best ammunition. The Rebbe told us that the Pesukim are so powerful and they can destroy the enemy.
Wow, I never knew the 12 Pesukim were so powerful.
Yes, they stop our enemy from even thinking of hurting us. And eventually they will transform our enemies to being our friends.
But I still don't understand. How could Torah transform the enemy?
Let me explain.
And now, Chayalim, we are very lucky to have with us today 3 special Chayalim. Let's give a warm welcome to Mendel, Levi, and Zalman. They have a very special message. Please listen carefully.
Chayalim, we all know that our most powerful weapon is the 12 Pesukim. The Rebbe gave us a mission to teach all the children around the world the 12 Pesukim.
However, we face a challenge. We only have 25,000 Yud Beis Tammuz booklets,
which is only 3 for every Chayil in our brigade.
They think we cannot even get 25,000 children to learn the Yud Beis Tammuz Baal Peh.
Chayalim, we are each getting a poster and booklet of the 12 Pesukim, and together we will show the world what we're made of.
Let's see how fast we could finish these 25,000 booklets and get a new 75,000 booklets.
Chayalim, like you heard in the Shavuos rally, each of you are going to be getting a poster to hang up in your bedroom and a booklet of the 12 Pesukim to learn by heart. Chayalim, don't stop there. Remember, this is our eyes, our power. This is the most powerful weapon we have. So make sure you learn the meaning of the Pesukim and you chazir them wherever you go. Yes, Shalom?
Are we going to get Yud Beis Pesukim booklets to give out?
Sure. Each of you will be getting 2 extra booklets to give out to other children that don't know the 12 Pesukim by heart yet, and encourage them to teach other children to learn the 12 Pesukim also. And soon children around the whole world will know the 12 Pesukim by heart and be saying them wherever they go.
Rebbe Weinbaum, all the Chayalim are on board and we almost have all the booklets given out. Can we print the next 75,000 booklets before next week?
Wow, Zalmi, that is phenomenal. 1 second, Zalmi. I'm on the phone. Can you give me a minute, please? All right, in order to get the next 75,000 booklets, we have to get a report from all the bases around the world and just confirm exactly how many were given out. And then Emir Hashem will be able to move forward with your plan.
Amazing.
I'm looking forward. Sei gesund. Keep up the amazing work. Bye.
One second, Chevy. The boys just came home. Hey.
Mommy, look what I got. I got one also.
Wow, they're beautiful.
They got 3 12 Pesukim booklets. Me too.
1 second, let me hang up with Tante Chevy. You hear this? What am I going to do with 2 posters? They share the same room. And 3 booklets each. Yeah, they don't stop sending us Seamus.
Chayalim, raise your hand if you know the 12 Pesukim by heart. Excellent. Chayalim, raise your hand
if you know the meaning of all the 12 Pesukim. Who here has given out all of their 12 Pesukim booklets?
Take a look, Zalmi. I'm embarrassed to show these to headquarters.
But this has to work.
Hi, Maisha. How many second booklets did he give out?
I gave all of them out.
Really? That's amazing. Don't stop there. Go get more from our base commander. Oh, hi, Yaakov.
Hi, Zalman.
How many Yud Beis second booklets did he give out?
None.
Oh, hey, Ari. Have you taught any children 12 second?
None of your business.
Ari, how can you say that? We need each other to win the battle. We're all in the same army.
Really? I get your whole plan anyway. How will kids saying psukim transform the enemy into a friend?
Well, it says in the pasuk that the Torah that comes out of the mouths of the children, it'll destroy our enemy. But how do words destroy an enemy? Ari, you want to come join a game of Kogalach?
Levi, can I ask you a question just between me and you?
Sure. Let me just go outside.
Look, I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but why is the Torah so powerful?
Salman, come on. It's with Hashem's code that he creates the world with. Remember our presentation? When we say the words of Torah, we transform the world to good.
I know that, but how does the Torah destroy our enemies?
Well, remember we learned in class that David HaMelech says in Tehillim that the Torah that comes out of the mouths of the Jewish children gives Hashem the power to destroy our enemies?
Of course, but my question is how? How does the Torah destroy our enemy? When I'm saying the 12 psukim on the street, or when I learn Torah, the enemies don't hear it, and even if they do, how does it scare them away?
Hello, we're Chayalim, we follow orders. We don't need to know the reason for everything.
Of course I need to understand why. After NASA comes Ishma. If I understand the reason, then I can recruit other Chayalim to come on board.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I have a perfect place to go on with Sayim to teach other children 12 psukim. Remember when we went to Bar?
Still didn't explain how saying a few words can destroy the enemy.
Not only can the 12 psukim destroy our enemy, it can also change the minds and hearts of the bad people and get them to become our friends.
Yeah? How?
Mazlayu Chazi.
What?
When we say the 12 psukim, our enemies don't see or hear our Torah, but it is their mazel that does. And that changes their hearts and minds and affects their decisions and actions. Ari, do you get it? Remember the 6-Day War video that we saw in class? How the Syrian soldiers suddenly panicked and fled even before the Israeli soldiers arrived? How do you think all this happened? The Syrian army was so strong. How did it all change around in 1 second? It was the power of Mazlayu Chazi.
Mendel, I'm amazed at what you said about Mazlayu Chazi. But do you really think we can transform the enemy into a friend?
That's it, the dog!
Huh?
I think they're fixing the sewer system.
What did he say before about the dog?
When I was at the airport with my Zaidi, I saw this huge guard dog keeping us safe. It's amazing they could train a dog to do that, but what made you think of it? My Zaidi explained to me what the Rebbe said. Just like a dog can be trained for being a wild animal to a guard dog that protects us and keeps us safe, so too with the 12 psukim. When we say the 12 psukim, it changes the enemy and transforms them to become our friend. This is incredible. If I could transform the enemy by learning Torah in class, when I walk down the street, we really need to do this all the time. Yes. We really need to learn Torah wherever we can. I really want to join your plan.
Really?
Yes. If we have such power, we need to mobilize the army. We need to make sure that every Jewish child knows the 12 psukim by heart and says them wherever they go. This is amazing! I know, but there's just one problem. School is over. We need to get every chayil to focus on summer camps. We need to get every Jewish child to know the 12 psukim by heart and say them wherever they go.
Chayalim, this is our mission! Let's go up there and conquer the world!
Chayalim, now you know why you are the most powerful soldiers in this world, and why the Torah is our most powerful weapon, and why you are going to bring peace to the entire world. Yes, when you say those 12 pasukim, even though the enemies can't see or hear you, but their muzzle does, and that changes the way they think and the way they feel. Yes, we can even turn our enemies into our friends. And that's why, Chayalim, it's so important that you learn the meaning of each and every pasuk, and you teach them to your friends, and you say them wherever you go. I am so excited to share the news with you. Baruch Hashem, Zalmi's plan is rocking and rolling. Headquarters are now printing the next 50,000 booklets to send out for free to every camp around the world. And Chayalim are getting reports that each and every camp, the Chayalim are saying these psukim in the most remote, interesting places. We're gonna start today in Kan Siva Shemes HaBracha, in Beis Rivka of Crown Heights. We have with us Chayil Mushka Yarmush and Chava Kanakov, and from Beis Rivka, and they are going to lead us in the pasuk of Torah Tziva. But Chayalim, I want to see which camp is saying these psukim with the most chayas.
Torah! Torah! Tziva! Tziva! Ladim! Ladim! Moshe! Moshe! Marasha! Marasha! Kehila! Kehila! Yagai!
Fantastic! And now we go down under to Chabad Youth of Melbourne, Australia, where they're saying the psukim with the horses. Let's hear you, Shema Yisrael! Awesome! And now we're going to London, England, from the Babbage Girls' Schools. They're saying the psukim on their double-decker bus. Let's hear you, B'chol! The younger division. They're saying psukim while they're boating. Let's hear you, Kol Yisrael. Tremendous! And now for the pasuk of Ki, we go to Camp Emunah, Benos Yaakov Yehuda, and let's see where they're saying psukim.
Ki! Ki! Karen! Karen! Elecha! Hadaber! Hadaber! Me'ay! Epicha! Epicha!
Unbelievable! And now we go to Paradis Chana. They're under construction, and let's see how they're saying the pasuk V'hinei. We go to Camp Gan Yisrael in Florida. We have with us Laser Zucker to lead us in the pasuk while they're bowling. That was great, and now we go to Camp Gan Yisrael of Montreal, where David Lvovsky will lead us in the pasuk of Mishinantam. Chayalim around the world, let's hear you. The pasuk of Yagaiti. We're going to Camp Gan Yisrael of Detroit, where Issa Liblach will lead us in the pasuk while they're ice skating.
Yagaiti, Elad, Matzasi, Tommy, Yagaiti, Umatzasi, Tommy, Yagaiti, Umatzasi, Tommy.
Incredible! And now for the pasuk v'yahavta. We go to Camp Gan Yisrael in New York, where Yankee Shapiro will lead us. Chayalim, let's take off the roof. Pasuk v'zeh. We come back to Kan Sivas Hashem Bracha from our Holy Torah Gan Menachem. We have with us Menachem Mendel Kirschenbaum and Isaac Mintz, who will lead us in the pasuk. Chayalim, they're even saying pasukim on the subway. Final pasuk. Yismach, we go to the Bavish Yeshiva of Crown Heights. Machne Mamash, we have with us a Chayil Shmuley Denberg, who will lead us in this pasuk.
Yismach!
Chayalim, and now for the highlight of today's rally, when we get to listen to our orders directly from the head general of the entire army. As I said before, today we're going to listen to the Sikha of Yud Gimel Tammuz Tafshin Lamed Vav, the Sikha that the Rebbe said right after Entebbe. Chayalim, this is a very special way for us to connect to the Rebbe. And you all know exactly what to do. Shh! It needs to be absolutely quiet. Not a sound. Sit up with a proper derech eretz. And let's listen to our orders from our general. Your undivided attention to the Rebbe.
Wo da kommt mit der derech sehr echt bei einer Geher, zu den Mejura haben sie sehr, zu den Passieren, was getroffen letztens. Und wo das hat aufgeträßelt, sei Jiden, sei Ami Horetz, und das mit dem Ness, wer hat Solo, was mit Matzel gewinnt, zähnliche Rieden, von Hepechachayim Lechayim, hat schon viele Beteva, hat man nicht gesehen, was das wird können, ausgeführt werden. Wo der Vater der erste Ablernung und der erste Hero von dem Juro ist. Anlebendig mit P.L. wie Jenke, mit Sadata Eid, der Harbis Evo, mit Snakim, und das hat sich jetzt verbunden, wie Lefi Erech von Eile wie Jenke, Azei Bazei soll sein, die Sadata Eid, und bei Hemschech und bei Napi-Efen Piyula, was sie haben a Hemschech a viele, wenn sie gehen a Reis von Cheder oder von Gan Yelodim oder von dem Ort, wo sie lernen. Und a viele, wenn sie haben bei sich nicht kein Sefer, wo sie geschrieben, die Psukim oder die Maimore Chazal, also sie sollen eis lernen, Baal Peh. Und an Neffen, was sollen die Eilen wie Jenkim sollen verstehen, dem Teichen. Wie bald das Rätsel hechet wegen Terische Balpe. Und der Rike, Atam Nese von Aike, me will sich, als soll nechet mechanisch sein, noch Kinder, Jelodim zu noch Jelodim und Jelodis noch Jelodis. Darf das Basei sein mit der Geschmack und mit der Avone, und das wird der Haschole zu Lahashbis Evo Misnakim, als Afal Pivo der Evo Misnakim Isiu Lechose. Weiß nicht, dass zugekommen noch ein Kind bei Israel, was sagt, die Psukim und die Mamore Chazal, und beklolles der Kind steht in der Knur von Yisadeto Eis, bei Eme der Ein Eis erlotere in Ayinin shel Yiseid, auf Kol Meshech Yemei Chaye, was es kommen noch drauf. Is auch demult Maslai hu Chose von dem Evo Misnakim, als sie zugekommen, noch an Nelel wie jenig, was Yisadeto Eis, was Odosi, was hat die alle Maimore Chazal, Alachas kamen die Psuke, mehr die Maimore in Fontanje, hat es a Scheiches Miyuchedes, zu Lahashbis Evo Misnakim, Mitzad Ruf, was Maslayu Chose. Sie darf aber a Risch kommen, a Rob kommen in Navir Hoeba, was demult im Maslayu Chose, wie Tesis hat Machshove, wissen nicht, Kimabud Malochen, wissen nicht die Machshove. So kommt a Reis in Gibor, wird das Maslayu Chose. Peilt us af Nevu Misnakim Dole Mato.
Chayalim, we just heard the Rebbe telling us it wasn't just the Jewish people, it was the entire world that was in shock. And no one knew what to do because b'derech hateva, there was no way of saving the hostages. But the Eibishter made a miracle and they were saved. Why? Because of the power of the Jewish children, that Torah that came out of their mouths, lahashbis oyevim misnakim, that destroyed the enemy. And Chayalim, that's why the Rebbe encourages us to learn the psukim, to know them by heart, and teach them to our friends, and say them wherever we go. And Chayalim, the Rebbe explained this, that it doesn't only apply to terrorists, to bad people. It applies even in our own practical life. If there's a dog that's a scary dog that you're scared of, you can say the 12 Pesukim and the muzzle of the dog will see it and it will be afraid of you. And instead of hurting you, it will protect you.
Und mir sagt, dass der Kind sieht, dass geht herum a Keller. Da schreckt sich vor. Sagt mir, als jeder wird sich fühlen, wie sie das zu sein. Ich sollte dämmelt, wird der Keller nicht maßig sein, aber wird noch hüten. Wo das ist in Akin, a Signen von Akin.
And now, Chayalim, today is 50 years since the Rebbe launched Ufaratsta, the mission to spread to the entire world. And we have done just that. There isn't a place in the world that's not being met by the Rebbe Shluchim, especially now during the summer with all the America Shluchim going out to the entire world. The world is being conquered. Everyone is learning and understanding that there's one and only commander-in-chief, only one in charge, Hashem, and there's nothing else besides him. So let's sing this Levitika and Freilich Anigen of Faratzta, and let's see if you can keep up with the Rebbe. This has been the most incredibly powerful rally. Torah, we've said the 12 Pesukim, and we found out why Torah is our most powerful weapon. Tefillah, we begged Hashem for Mashiach. And now, our third weapon, Tzedakah. Each and every chayil, wherever you are in the world, will now give a coin of 10 to Tzedakah. And when you do, have in mind Gedolah Tzedakah Shemekareves es HaGeula. Chayalim, let's take away from this incredible day of the Chag HaGeula of the Frierdiker Rebbe. Just like the Frierdiker Rebbe took on the entire country of Russia, we, the Chayalim of the Rebbe, will take on the entire world with the Rebbe's Kaiches. We will conquer the world and finally bring the Geula. And then we will celebrate the ultimate Chag HaGeula in the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi. Take it from Yad Mamash now!